This week I decided to go to Oklahoma and try to count some cards up there. Now, there's not too many beatable games in Oklahoma, but there are a few places that offer no ante on their blackjack tables on certain days of the week. So I decided to hop into the car of mine and go to the great state of OK. And I got into my Mustang, the horse with no name, and I traveled through the desert, but I was just glad to be out of the rain. After a while on my drive, I ran into about an hour of just stopped traffic because it merged down to one lane. We're about 5 minutes south of Windstar here, and they're doing some road work, so just a heads up if you're coming through the area. It's not very fun, and it happens about every day. But I got to drive through the beautiful countryside of Oklahoma. This is my favorite part because it looks like they just dropped a nuke on these mountains, and now I get to drive through them for your viewing pleasure. Pretty mountains aside, though, I finally got to my first stop, which was Thunderbird Casino, and they're about 30 minutes east of Norman. They probably have the only double-deck game in all of Oklahoma, and it's a $10 minimum with about one pen. The dealers were very nice. The staff was very nice. I felt very at home here. It was a good little casino to play at. And I ran into some snags, though, because every count was negative. So I went to the bathroom about 50 times to the point where the dealer probably thought I had some kind of condition where I couldn't hold my bladder. But that's okay. I'm there to count cards and generate positive EV, but sometimes it looks a little weird doing that.
Alright, hold on.
After a while, the shoes started to get okay. Here I have a 12 against the dealer 6, so I stay, and it felt like for the first time of the night, the dealer finally busted.
Yeah.
Since the shoes started to get good, I was able to raise my bets a little bit, but the variance wasn't the greatest, and I ended up losing quite a few of them, but I ended the session up $180 in about 3 hours. I decided to hop right into that car of mine and continue my wandering journey for my Fallout 4 fans out there. And I went up to this place called Grand Casino. They're about 30 minutes north of Thunderbird. They have a 6-deck shoe game, 3-2, with a $5 minimum. So very good for me. I ended up back counting for a while until the shoe got okay, and I played about one or two shoes here. I was only playing for 30 minutes because the dealer caught on to me pretty quickly, and I've never had this exchange happen before. And after a while, I was playing the minimum bet here. He decided to say this to me.
Yeah, four. Yeah, what the hell? I've never seen it. And of course, I'm riding that $5 bet.
I was going to ask you, this deep in the shoe, the count hasn't told you to bet bigger?
A little context here, I had gotten 4 blackjacks this shoe, which means the count has gone incredibly negative. So I was playing the minimum bet, and most gamblers would start raising their bet after they get a few blackjacks, so that was kind of a telltale sign that I was counting. This guy nailed it on the head, called me out for it, but he was pretty cool about it. He actually let me finish out the shoe before he rotated out for the next dealer, and I decided to just go ahead and color up and go because I just didn't want to burn this place down quite yet. I don't know if I was going to get backed off or not. I kind of backed myself off, but I just didn't want to burn it down yet. So I decided to call it a night and go on home. So I went ahead and colored up my chips, and I moseyed myself on over to the cashier to cash out my $22. Woo! What a night. I was only there for about a half hour, and it was a 6-deck shoe, so EV is already lower, and I just didn't have much time to generate EV. Plus, it was getting late. As I got onto the back roads of Oklahoma and headed home, through the middle of the night, I couldn't help but to reflect on what the hell has been going on in my life for the last month. I've been card counting full-time now for a month. I'm in my last semester of college, and this is just the best way to make money for me until I graduate. And I've met a lot of really cool people. I've made strangers into friends, had amazing laughs at the table. It's been really fun, and I can't wait to see where this takes me. And I know God's got me on his path, and it might be a little bit weird right now, but it'll be all right. And everything will work out in the end, and I know everything will work out for you in the end. So, thank you for watching. I really hope you have a good night. Stay safe.